Hey there, welcome to our 5-minute chat. Today we're going to talk about taking control of your thoughts. And there's a whole lot of information out there about positive thinking this, and if you only think positive, the whole world is going to come knocking at your doorstep and bring you fame and success. Well, it's not that easy. So I want you to start with just thinking about your posture. No matter what you're doing, sit up tall, stand up tall, shoulders back. Imagine there's a little string attached to the top of your head and it's pulling you up and keeping you lifted. As soon as you start pulling those abs in, keeping your back up straight, keeping your vision forward instead of down on the ground, you're going to feel more confident. You're going to act more confident. It's going to make all the difference. But it changes how you feel about yourself. There's a study that shows if you strike a power pose, it literally makes you feel more confident. So let's try that for a second. Ready? And strike a power pose. Do it. There, now go make a tough decision and see how you do. You're going to feel more confident. It's actually research proven. They've done studies and it works. So taking a physical posture that makes you feel strong and exudes power helps you feel stronger mentally, and it actually changes your attitude and how you feel about yourself. So let's talk about our thoughts now. There are 4 types of negative or harmful thoughts. The first one we're going to talk about is all or nothing. This happens a lot with diet and fitness. You think, oh, well, if I'm going to try to get in shape, I have to go all out. I have to do CrossFit and boot camps and all that kind of stuff, and I just don't want to be in pain all the time. Well, you don't have to go all or nothing. You can start with walking. You can start with a real moderate program, and fitness doesn't have to be painful. Workouts don't have to hurt to be beneficial. And you don't have to do it every day. Start with 3 days a week and then build yourself up, or start with just a few minutes every single day. Give yourself some flexibility there. If you're starting a new eating program, we don't say diet, that's a bad word. You don't have to go all or nothing. Think instead like everything in moderation. As soon as I tell myself, oh, I can't have any junk food, then I skip my meals and I eat a whole pan of brownies. And so don't do that. If you don't make a rule where you can't have it ever, then you're a lot less likely to binge on it, because you know you can. You're just choosing not to. So you want to work on your choosing powers. Okay, that brings us to the next one, which is making excuses. When you're making excuses for your behaviors or for your diet, instead of having excuses, well, this happened, that happened, and having the blame be out there, whenever you think the problem is out there, the problem is really right here. When you are proactive, you are taking control and you are working on your environment instead of your environment working on you. Whenever you hear yourself in your head or talking out loud to someone else making that excuse, just stop yourself right there and go, wait a minute, step back, I'm taking control. And choose it. You have the power to choose. Don't blame it on something or someone else. It's ultimately your decision and your responsibility to make those choices, and you're the one who has to deal with the consequences of your actions. So take it seriously and take control. You've got this. You can do it. Another type of negative thinking or of harmful thinking is called filtering, or like the glass is half empty instead of half full. So when you're filtering, you're taking a situation and just focusing on the bad side of it instead of the good side of it. If you're in a situation where it's real challenging for you and you're confronted with some problems, think to yourself, what's happening right now that I can learn from and grow from? In what ways can I change this situation to make it so that it will be better later? What are the little things that I can do? Taking small steps that you can control will help you deal with that situation and change it into a more positive experience. The 4th category of harmful thinking is self-labeling or negative self-talk. And we all suffer from this at some point. Those negative voices in your head that say, you're worthless, you can't do this, you don't deserve it, you're just a loser. Some days feel like that. But the negative voices in your head can really start feeling overwhelming sometimes. Whatever you're doing that is allowing your thoughts to spiral out of control, get up and physically change what you're doing. Get yourself into a different situation where you can control your thoughts in a different way. It's all about taking action. Write down like right now, today, write down the negative thoughts that torment you. What are the things that negative voice keeps saying over and over and over in your head? And I want you to come up with a positive thought, an encouraging thought to say instead of that. Instead of, I'm such an idiot, say, I am smart and I am capable. Instead of, I'm not worthy, say, I am worthy. And just say these things over and over, because you know what? You are worthy and you are special and you are amazing just the way you are. If you say to yourself, I just can't do it, I'm not strong enough, substitute that with, I am strong, I am powerful. If you say, I'm out of control, I just don't have control, I can't do it, change that with, I have control, I choose, I choose. They don't choose, he doesn't choose, she doesn't choose, my environment doesn't choose, I choose. Take that control. You can do it. One thing that research has shown to be a very powerful way to help change your attitude and change the way you think and help you be more positive and happy is to keep a gratitude journal. You just write down things that you're thankful for. Even if they're little tiny things here, little tiny things there. Focus on the positive, and in your gratitude journal, you write only the positive all the time. You can do this. You've got this. You are strong. You are powerful. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are smart. You are determined. You are resilient. You've got this. Be your most beautiful you and just let that light shine.